Okay. Hello, my name is Peter. I am going to be opening some booster packs today. We've got Streets of New Capenna. We've got Lost Caverns of Ixalan. Those are the first two packs we'll be opening. These are kind of just for fun. However, the main packs we are going to be opening is Theros, Beyond Death. Also, sorry you can see my deck box here. I don't have a camera stand, so I am currently balancing my camera on two deck boxes. However, we've got 5 boosters of Beyond Death, one of Caverns of Ixalan, and one New Capenna. So I'm looking to... so basically what I'm doing here, I am wanting to start... I'm a big Magic lover. I have a big collection, and I'm wanting to start opening and cracking packs and stuff on camera. One, I do want to eventually get into Vintage, and it would be nice to have this recorded in advance for in case I ever do get scammed. But also, I find this fun. I find watching people open packs fun. I figure I might as well do it myself, just for shits and giggles. So we're going to go ahead and start with this Lost Caverns of Ixalan. So I've never done this for camera before, so excuse me if this is very rookie. But we're gonna slowly open this. Go ahead and peel. Alright. And then excuse me, I don't know the location of the rare in these packs. But we are going to assume that they are at the back. So I'm going to go ahead and pull out this token. This is not a token. I will be using this. Nope, this doesn't have a QR code. So this is just a fucking advertisement. Get that out of here. Okay, so on to the actual pulls. Okay, so we have... This is really awkward to position because of the way I have this set up. So first we have a Ray of Ruin. Poison Dart Frog, Relic's Roar, Thousand Moons Crack Shot, Atali's Favor, a good old Discover card. Let's see, Malamute Scythe, Hunter's Blowgun, Shipwreck Sentry, Armored Kincaller, Spring-Loaded Saw Blades. Let's go look at what's next. Okay, here's the back side. Blade Wheel Chariot. Okay, Zoyoa's Justice. We are in the uncommons now, by the way. Council of Echoes. We are getting close to the rare. I believe it is in one. It's either the next card or 2 cards. So there we go. Okay, so one more card, and this should be the rare because this is a mountain. Nope, this is a hidden volcano. Okay. Market Gnome, and for the rare, Souls of the Lost. So let's see. Not necessarily something I was looking for. So kind of a flop pack. However, it is just one pack. I do have a couple booster boxes on the way that I will be hopefully cracking on camera. But we will go ahead and move on to New Capenna. There is a couple cards from this set that I am specifically looking for. Same for Lost Caverns. However, obviously we didn't get any. Most importantly, I am looking for Giada, Font of Hope, and Arcane Bombardment. I believe Obnixilis, the Planeswalker with Casualty X, I believe is in this set. And that would be nice too. And so would the Elspeth that is in this set. But other than that, I can't think off the top of my head what cards I particularly want. So, start with the good old fish token. And we got the art card. pretty sick, if I do say so myself. But let's go ahead and get on with the pack. So the fish, and I believe this should be the back side of a card. Yep. There we go. Flip that over. We got the forest. Not very lush forest, if you ask me. It looks more like a city, but that's okay. Paragon of Modernity. I don't know. Modernity. I don't know. Good old Angel. Good for my Shogun Guard deck, possibly. Waterfront District. Snooping Newsy. Okay. It's decent, I suppose. Another land. Tramway Station. It is a dual land. I wouldn't really say it is a good dual land, but dual nonetheless. Refuse to Yield. Brazen Upstart. Citizen's Crowbar. I already have one of these. Ooh, look at that. Special art. Not necessarily the greatest card. Not a very valuable card to my knowledge, but nevertheless, it is a special art, and I like that. So we should be either this is the rare or the rare is behind this next one. So Rakish Revelers, another special art. Let's see. Xander's Lounge. Look at that. A Triome. These are great because they are all basic land types. So you can search with them with your fetch lands. But yeah, that's Streets of New Capenna. And we'll go ahead and move on to Theros. Fun stuff. Yeah. So we got Theros. We'll go ahead and crack this. I'll do that on camera. Okay, let's see here. So these are, it's a little tricky to open these the proper way. There we go. That's almost perfect. I got this little tear. However, whatever, fuck it. Okay. So I also have no idea what the card order is for this set. We do have a Magic Online advertisement. Let's take a peek. Human Soldier. Baller. Okay. So we now have Nyxborn Courser. Vexing Gull. Aspect of Manticore. Sunmane Pegasus. Lozum Chimera. Underworld Charger. Okay. This is nice for any commander decks built around the Theros gods. Getting additional devotion is kind of great. And that second ability is pretty good too. Omen of the Forge. This is favored. Nylea's Huntmaster. Here we're in the uncommons. It should be 4 of them, I believe. 3 or 4. 2. Okay, and this next one should be the rare. Okay, Protean Thaumaturge. Okay, not what I'm looking for. I am looking for the Theros gods particularly. But there's also several other cards that I'm looking for. I do like the demigods. There's a pretty sick island, if you ask me. Go ahead and move to the next pack. Let me put this here. Okay. Open it. There we go. And that might be a perfect pack opening. Look at that. No extra tears. That is perfect. So I do like to keep one pack of sets that I've already opened. This will probably be the pack that I keep. Just because they're cool to memorize, or to commemorate, you know, but whatever. So we got another, oops, human soldier. Okay, stern dismissal, good old return spell. Nextborn brute, omen of the dead, omen of the hunt, omen of the sea. Ah, 3 omens in a row. That's kind of crazy. Flicker of fate, that's a good card. Infuriate. Thaumaturge is familiar, that's okay. Venomous Hierophant. Chain to Memory. All right, we're in the uncommons. We've got one of the demigods right here. That's what I like to see. We'll move on. Dream Shaper Shaman. And we got one of the sagas. I like this saga. It's a good land fetch. I believe this next one is the rare. Let's go ahead and peek the swamp first. Look at that. Okay, here we go. Ooh, Nylea's Intervention. X land cards revealed and put them in your hand, or twice X damage creatures with flying. That's kind of crazy. Not actually that good, but it is good for me. It's useful for deck building, not necessarily collecting. And that's mostly what I am doing this for, is deck building. We'll go ahead and move on. We've still got 3 packs, including this one. Go ahead and pop that. All right, here we go. Oh, damn. Okay. All right, and we've got an Omen of the Sun already. I'm going to do this a little differently this time. I'm going to go ahead and pull this card off the back. No table over. Okay, another advertisement card. I forget that this comes out. This came out around the same time as Arena, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I do play a bit of Arena. So we got a swamp, and I do think I did see the edge of a white legendary as the rare. I'm hoping it's Elspeth, but we shall see. Maybe it's Heliod. We'll go ahead and Omen of the Sun. Triton Wave Rider. Underworld Ragehound. Soul Reaper of Mogus. Nexus Wardens. Hopefully I get a Dryad of the Elysian Grove as well. I believe that's in this set. I could be wrong. Myers Grasp. Towering Wave Mystic. Daybreak Chimera. And I believe next card should be the first uncommon. Either that or the one after. Oh, this is a good card. Great ramp. I love ramp. Okay, I'll go ahead and move. This should be the first uncommon. Look at that. Shoal Kraken. Good for your Kraken tribal. Archon of Falling Stars. You may return. Okay, that's pretty good. We got Sage of Mysteries and... Ooh! Nyx Lotus. Okay, that is a great card. This is one of the cards I didn't think I was gonna pull, but I really wanted to, so I am glad we've got ourselves a Nyx Lotus. I'll have to price check this after I end this recording. But yeah, that's a Nyx Lotus fresh pull. Gotta love it. Next pack, we've got another Theros. This one has Calyx on the front. Let's go ahead and crack this. I tore it again. That's okay, it happens. Alright, so I don't like how the cards are face up when you open the pack, but it's okay. We will go ahead and pull a Tentacle. I know exactly what card that goes with. Then we've got a island. Another cool blue island. I'm just realizing that this might be a sideways video, but that is okay. I will rotate it. All right. The Onin of Lost Pride. Naiad of Hidden Coves. Hero of the Games. Indomitable Will. Underworld Charger. Plummet. Captivating Unicorn. Pious Wayfarer. Warbriar Blessing. And I believe this next one is the first rare. Boop. Or not rare, uncommon. That's a decent card, I guess. One with the stars. That's a good card. I like that. Ooh, another demigod. Okay, we got Timoret. And Perforos. He is one of the good ones. Creatures have haste. Yeah. I'm not the best one, but it is nonetheless a god and a demigod, so I'm okay with that. Not a terrible pull. Maybe value-wise, but playability, they're still playable, so. Go ahead and crack this. There we go. I already tore it a little bit. And this one, these older packs do tend to have slits in the top. I say older, but this set's not really that old. There we go. Okay, this is the last pack. Let's hope for something good. I am hoping for Heliod to be completely real. I forgot how much I wanted Heliod until I started opening these. So we are also going to, same as the last couple packs, pull out the token. Another human soldier. And we've got a mountain. Look at that. Bam. Okay. All right. Portent of Betrayal. Karametra's Blessing. Karametra, isn't she? Oh, I guess she is white, green. Some Chimera, Rage Scarred Berserker, Bogus Favor, Captivating Unicorn, Pious Wayfarer. Next one is an uncommon. Hey, Renata. We've got 3 demigods so far. I believe there's 5 in total. Sea God Scorn. I like that. Hero of the Winds. And we've got a rare. Oh, okay. I forgot this was in this set. This is not a terrible card. Spells mana value 5 or greater or 1 less to cost. And can't be countered. That's kind of crazy. But yeah, so we've got some mediocre pulls. We got Thrix, Perforos, Timoret. Of course, we've got, let's see. Sea God Scorn's not great, but it's good. Renata. I like Renata. Let's take a peek here. I'm going to say this is a decent card. It's pretty playable, so I do like playability the most when it comes to cards. This is definitely my favorite pull. Nyx Lotus. Miley's Intervention is decent. Let's take a look. Caliph. You got most of the omens. Let's see. I think those are really all the Theros cards that I'm excited for. And as far as New Capenna, I have to say that I am proud to be a new owner of Xander's Lounge. Also, Brackish Revelers. This is just a cool printing. I just want to put that there. Not the greatest card in the world, of course, but... and then, yeah, we got Souls of the Lost. So, this is my first pack opening, and I know that it already sucks because it is orientated. This is up-down for me, however, it is recorded to where this is up-down, so silly me. I guess I didn't rotate the camera proper, but if you did enjoy this, I do appreciate you watching. I will say I did also, when I got these packs, I did go ahead and get myself a Animar. So just want to put that out there. I did overpay. Of course, it is a LGS. You didn't have to see that price tag. Silly me for leaving that, but yeah. So if you did enjoy, please leave a like, a comment saying if you want me to do this again. Most likely this will be an occasional thing. Probably won't post these regularly until it seems that this is, you know, something I want to keep doing. But yeah, if you enjoyed, leave a like, comment, and yeah, I'll see you next time. I'm trying to give you a thumbs up, but it didn't really look too good. But adios.